Hey guys, it's Mecha-san here, and it's time for a death battle! And we got Ruby versus Attack on Titan here. Okay, Blake Belladonna versus Mikasa Ackerman. These high-flying monster-slaying badasses are destined to clash swords. Well, in that case, I say Blake's Gamble Shroud beats Mika's, sword, because... yeah, no doubt about that here. Look, I mean, Mika's swords, the weapons here, based on what we see, it's almost like semi pre-industrial era here. It's like they're made of cheap steel designed to break. I mean, yeah, you got spares, but even without Aura channeling through her swords, Blake's Gamble Shroud is no doubt made of superior material. Add Aura into it, and every time those two will clash blades, Mika's swords would break. But again, that's just their weapons. Now, as opposed to themselves, however, well, I have heard people comment about what Mikasa can do, because I stopped watching Attack on Titan like in the first season. Like, I just fell out of it, so I haven't caught up at all. But I heard he's got extra powers now. I wouldn't see here, but so far I'm going to say it's Blake who's going to win this battle, and let's see if the analysis will cause me to change my mind.
Blake Belladonna, the feline huntress from Ruby.
Feline huntress.
The giant killing scout from Attack on Titan. These two heroes are fighting for a better world. What'll happen when they go toe to toe to see who's the swingiest and the cuttiest?
The swingiest.
Boomstick. And it's our job to analyze their weapons.
Yeah, like
skills to find out who
the semblances. Okay, wow.
Those who make peaceful revolution impossible will make violent revolution inevitable.
Oh wow, good line. Anime cat girls.
Despite the world of Remnant being home to a plethora of magical beings, the Faunus were subject to discrimination from humanity. That's so dumb. How can humans be racist against Faunus? Aside from looking slightly different, they're basically exactly the same. Oh, I get it.
Yeah.
Most of her youth, Blake
pretty much. 19. Yeah, she's 19 years old by now. Cat Fawn, member Team Ruby, inspired by Beauty and the Beast. Likes reading Tuna, Yang, just like dogs, social interaction, and Adam. Kylo Ren, ouch. Oh, yeah.
Believing the Faunus deserved to rule the world instead of humans, Adam Taurus turned the White Fang into a terrorist organization, with the young, impressionable Blake in tow.
Well,
put her superhuman Faunus abilities to the test as a guerrilla fighter. She's not a gorilla, Wiz. She's clearly a cat.
Yeah, that's cute.
As a clearly cat Faunus, Blake's got superhuman strength.
We haven't seen a gorilla Faunus yet, actually.
Can even pick up on sounds regular humans can't hear. Blake has also unlocked her aura, the manifestation of one's soul. Similar to the Eastern concept of chi, Blake can use her aura to passively withstand intense damage. Though if it's overtaxed, she will be as defenseless as any ordinary human. Her aura survived this huge flying monster called a Nevermore crashing into her twice. Measuring the size of the Nevermore compared to the stone structure,
And they know exactly. This is the most accurate one so far, because they made the stuff. Don't pose nearly as much of a threat to Huntsman. Currently, Blake should be much stronger than that. Exactly. Don't try that again. No. Exactly. Yeah. Superhuman speed and strength and speed. I don't know. The superhuman speed and strength is not Faunus, but just aura ability. But yeah, the night vision, that's because of Faunus.
And I like it. 96-meter long elastic ribbon attached to the katana's hilt lets Blake use Gamble Shroud as a grappling hook for maneuverability and creative attacks. An invaluable asset for the White Fang and her new boyfriend. Well, until he threatened to blow up a bunch of innocent people.
Yeah.
Now, instead of a bad boy, he's just a boy that is bad. Horrified, Blake turned her back on Adam and the White Fang, and for the second time in her life, she ran away. It's like running away is her superpower. In a sense, it is.
Yeah.
Blake's aura allows her to possessed a unique ability, or semblance, called Shadow. Born from her desire to escape, Blake can create a brief, intangible clone for deception, evasion,
Yep.
and even to propel herself through the air.
She can even combine them with
Yeah.
different kinds of dust, which is basically magic gunpowder.
Yeah, kind of. Yep.
Clones will explode on impact, while ice will freeze you solid.
Yep.
So once she runs out of aura, that's it for her semblance too.
Mm-hmm.
Wiz? Buddy? You killed him. It wasn't even on purpose.
Everything on purpose. What the?
Don't worry, just some biological cloning. It's a hobby. Don't ask if I'm the original. I genuinely don't know anymore.
Yeah, that joke. Okay, that joke is from DuckTales.
Until she reached Beacon Academy. There, she learned to be a huntress, a soldier of peace sworn to protect the land from monsters and any that would do it harm.
Okay.
She wouldn't do it alone. Blake would join up with fellow huntresses in training.
I missed this that engine, this animation engine.
To make Team Ruby. W.
She
Yep.
didn't just find teammates, but friends as well.
Feeling
But if you what? Hey, the Beacon entrance exam without an academy training. Yeah, that's right. Haley's sight through steel, block,
and the assassins Mercury and Emerald.
dodge sea long.
Dodge natural lightning.
Comparing the distance they traveled relative to the lightning bolt, we can determine they were moving over 26,000 meters per second.
Yeah, that is for anyone trained enough with enough training, and Remnant can do that.
Energy with the help of a new, way less toxic partner.
Yeah.
Wrong, you abusive a-hole.
No easy feat considering Adam was strong enough to pulverize this
Oh,
massive
yeah.
asteroid with his moon slice, a feat worth over 4 tons of TNT.
Not too bad for a bootleg Virgil.
Bootleg Virgil,
like
ouch.
that over and over before breaking.
Despite her troubled past, Blake would never stop fighting for a better, more peaceful, more equitable world. She was done running. With her friends at her side, she would face the future head on.
Let's hope for the future.
So long.
Maybe I should play that game.
Welcome to Scenic
Let's run down.
Virginia.
Let's run down my Oh, mine. Okay, whatever.
Populous. And yep, that can't be good.
Yeah,
Towering
nope.
Behind enormous walls, the last remnants of humanity were driven.
Supposedly, I know that
by
much.
The arrival of the monstrous titans.
Despite that, little Mikasa Ackerman lived a happy, normal life.
Biologically engineered human, really? Belongs to
She Una
likes ice cream, her scarf, and Aaron.
with the help of Aaron Yeager.
So that explains.
Psychopath in training.
That explains how she was able to stab someone in the back, in the heart through the back.
Normal life.
Until that happened.
Until all their friends and family were brutally murdered by titans. I'm sensing a pattern here.
Yep.
Barely anyone in her life lasting longer than a 25-minute episode. Mikasa became Aaron's guardian angel.
Certainly a valuable asset to Aaron, who devoted his life to exterminating the titan threat.
Together, they joined the military and got their hands on some sweet Titan slaying gear, the vertical maneuvering equipment, or VMI.
Also known as omnidirectional movement, or ODM gear. In the
ODM
anime,
gear, yep.
allows Mikasa to fight the towering titans at their own level.
ODM gear comes with two 20 to 30 foot long iron wire spears she can
Iron wire.
It'll hook into any surface. They'll allow her to swing
Iron
like
wire.
steampunk Spider-Man.
She can zoom through the air and change directions on a dime with a special fan on her back that fires pressurized gas.
Farting. That's called farting.
No. Stop that. Stop that. Oh, what the heck? You have in your ear, man? Seriously?
I'll get another clone.
Yeah. Okay.
Mikasa's ODM gear can propel her at speeds up to 366 kilometers per hour. That's almost a third the speed of sound.
Assuming she can reach top speeds in a second, that's over 10 G's of force. 10
What?
times Earth's gravity.
For reference, astronauts withstand about 3 G's of force during liftoff, and fighter pilots can withstand up to 9 G's for a second or two during aerial combat. Even just 6 G's for a
Yeah, I have
sustained
trouble believing that. I can't take it anymore.
Mikasa can survive almost twice that much and fight giant monsters at the same time.
Yeah.
Insane speed makes
I
her
don't know.
especially deadly when she
I think that's
wields
just-
special Titan slashing sword
No.
made of ultra hard steel. And that's
Ultra hard?
the term I'd use to describe
I don't know.
myself after watching what they can do to a Titan.
Despite their
So-
name, they're rather fragile.
Yeah,
As
exactly.
the super tough Titan skin they have to repeatedly cut, so Mikasa carries a set of 12 that she can easily dispose of and replace mid-combat.
Yeah, that kind of became a problem when some super intelligent titans started sporting crazy tough armor. That's when Mikasa breaks out the big guns, the Thunder Spears.
Thunder Spears?
Proto-bazookas, the Thunder Spears are thrown like javelins. They're sharp enough to pierce even the armored titan's impenetrable hide, and once their fuse is severed, they'll explode, devastating anything within range.
Shattering the armored titan.
So, pipe bombs.
Joke. It was tough enough to tank punching a hole through Wall Maria.
By measuring the size of the gate in comparison to, let's go with this guy, we can determine the armored titan violently fragmented over 1,000 cubic meters of rock.
That'd take over 18 tons of TNT. A city block.
Okay, yeah, but that doesn't sound...
No surprises here. If you're too close to one of its blasts, it's game over.
Despite the
I don't know, it doesn't seem that impressive, in my opinion. I mean, for the setting, which is like, what, 19th century-esque? But not real...
Became way harder once Eren learned he could also turn into one of those super intelligent.
Were they squeezed by a pure titan?
Humanity's greatest weapon against the Titan menace.
Defeated him.
Was at the center of all major anti-Titan operations, which meant Mikasa was there too, ruthlessly dispatching anyone that might harm him.
Get over yourself, Eren. So what if your childhood home was destroyed by a titan? You're living rent-free in this girl's head.
Yeah.
It could be worse. You could be Armin. Maybe like she's programmed to protect him.
You're not off base. Mikasa's last name isn't inconsequential. Ages ago, the Ackermans were bioengineered to be subservient super soldier royal guards to
What?
the mighty Eldian Emperor.
Well, wherever all that shit came from, Mikasa's got the Ackerman blood.
Means
coursing through
they're
her.
pre-programmed.
The blood that gives her a fraction of a titan's power without transforming. Holy
Okay.
It's that power that allows Captain Levi, another Ackerman, to dodge point-blank bullets. That's over Mach 2, and Mikasa can easily keep up with him.
It also lets
Interesting.
you consciously tap into the combined experience and battle instincts of Ackerman's past. She's like
What?
the avatar of Titan murder.
Okay, that's impressive.
Blood bond with Eren means that even when he goes too far, she's obligated to protect him, kind of like a robot.
I don't buy it, Wiz. She doesn't love him because of her DNA. She loves him because he's the only one who stood up for her when she couldn't stand up for herself. When she looks at him and the rest of her friends, she sees a hope for a brighter tomorrow.
Boomstick? What the? Yeah. Yeah, what the hell?
Fart powers.
There we go.
That's what lasted.
Yeah, I was waiting.
Another word of this. No point.
All right, the combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
It's time for a death battle!
Wow. Genetically engineered. Haven't seen that form in a while here, where she's genetically engineered. She's genetically engineered to essentially be a guard, be the ultimate guard. Knowledge passed down from Ackerman's past, a bit of genetic memory here, like the Avatar they said, tapping into a bit of strength of Titan strength, a small fraction. Okay. I kind of find it unbelievable here that the ODM gear allows them to move at 1/3 the speed of sound. I mean, don't get me wrong, high pressured gases they can propel you a lot. I get that, but the fact that they can do that here, it's like they still use Smoop or they don't even have radio technology or anything like that here. What kind of guns do they use again? It's like they're like almost still like pre-industrial. Frankly, it's amazing they got the ODM gear given their level of technology. And yeah, ultra hard steel. I guess for them it's hard, but I don't know. They always appeared like it's got to be cheap steel by our standards. And then there were like those pipe bomb rocket launchers piercing the armored Titan. So what's the armored Titan like here? Is it so a little harder than steel, but not? I'm guessing obviously not as hard as titanium. And it seems to me like they aim for the gaps in its hardened. They clearly aim for the gaps in its hardened skin here. All right, but all that said here, hmm. I'm still going with Blake. I feel Blake would be good. I mean, especially look, especially with her aura and especially her semblance here when she combined. Imagine this, because I keep thinking here. Okay, what's a good way? Like slice it. Like Mikasa goes in for the slice. Blake does a shadow. This with fire does explosive shadow. It explodes. Wouldn't her like ODM gear? Wouldn't Mikasa's ODM gear like that handle thing? Like a key component here, the handle, be destroyed as well, or like because those are linked via cable here, and it's like what, iron? So yeah, I really don't see Mikasa, even with that strict Titan, really doing much, especially when it comes to semblances and how aura like amplifies. That's the weird thing I saw here, like in Fauna's abilities here, superhuman strength and speed. Aren't technically Fauna's equal to strength, speed and strength to regular humans? Well, it depends on what kind of Faunus you are. But yeah, it's mostly their aura that gives them supply. But keeping with that, if she is because of her cat Faunus nature, she's naturally stronger than normal, stronger and faster than humans. Then you add in the boost she gets from her aura, and she's even more so. Oh boy. So I'm gonna go with Blake. Also, I'm a little biased here.
Hey!
Ninjas of Love.
Supposed to evacuate this area hours ago.
Okay, yeah, they are using Ninjas of Love.
You deaf? I said get the hell.
Oh yeah. This is silly. Leave me alone. Oh, I like emo Blake.
Are those 2 sets of ears? She must have 4 times the hearing.
What? Ooh, shadows we rise. 4 times the hearing. Wait, what? Wait, what? Really? Okay, I know they can dodge fire, but again, the firearms in this world here are also kind of primitive. So, and they fire faster. Alright, but still well animated here. I like how they're using these models. Alright, this is from the game, obviously, for Mikasa. And Blake here, obviously they're using the engine.
She likes popping those clones and attacking me from behind.
All right. Mm-hmm. Okay. I guess I can't afford to show the blades breaking. Oh well, but is it me or is it really look like that Blake's not even trying? Okay, there we are. Of course. Okay.
Gotcha this time.
Okay, gather their bare hand. Okay, her aura's flickering, but not. What? Oh, don't tell me I lost here. Okay, yes. Oh, no. Oh. Wow. incoming. Okay. Hey.
Told her not to get too close to that thunder spear. Too bad she can't hear omniscient narration from beyond the fourth wall.
On the other wall.
Despite Mikasa's overwhelming
Yeah, I win.
terrifying
I win.
Blake's varied arsenal and powers gave her a clear edge.
The ODM gear allowed Mikasa to keep up with Gamble Shroud's agility, but in terms of offense, Mikasa was kind of a one-trick pony.
Yeah.
And that's especially compared to the Swiss anime knife that is Gamble Shroud, which could stretch 10 to 16 times longer than either of Mikasa's
Yep.
skills.
The variety of shadows she could spam at will kept Mikasa guessing, and her aura allowed her to survive any attacks that could land.
To be fair, the Thunder Spears were
Doesn't it take the minute of range, please?
powerful enough to shatter Blake's aura. The aura could survive around 4 tons of
The energy necessary compared with the bucket survive found in time.
could dish out over 18.
Surprise, okay?
Blake's far greater speed made her nearly impossible to consistently.
Yeah, it looked like she was trying a few times.
Characters that can dodge bullets, Blake could keep up with characters that can dodge
Lightning, exactly.
nearly 40 times faster than Mikasa.
And those Thunder Spears are meant for big, slow titans, not human opponents, so it's unlikely she'd ever get a solid hit in with one.
In that same sense, Mikasa's Ackerman heritage couldn't save her either.
Yeah, again.
Her generation's worth of combat experience, Avatar style, but almost all of it was against titans, not a faunus huntress like Blake.
Who was trained to fight monsters.
Human family has never seen
Yeah,
before.
exactly.
With her ODM gear's limited fuel supply and
I was wondering about that.
Mikasa just couldn't end the fight before her own options ran out. Mikasa had guts, but Blake's speed, versatility, and sick anime combo was
Yes.
the edge.
It may have been a gamble, but Blake had the spirit to win without a shadow of a doubt.
Okay.
The winner.
All right, that one. Okay, that's pretty good. That was pretty good. I like it.
Hope you guys enjoyed that episode of Death Battle.
I guess the only complaint I had is, other than that one line at the start, Blake didn't really say anything. She kind of also kept one facial expression throughout the entire battle, more or less, until the end there. And then she said something else as well. And I was hoping to throw out a little line here. It's like, okay, well, you might want to have to find Pietro, and to give you a new arm. But at the same time, yeah, it's. Mikasa got a bit more attention here in terms of like how she was analyzing the situation and such. And I kind of want to see Blake do that. I mean, I'm glad she won, but yeah, like there's a bit of attention on Mikasa, whatever I always say her name. I'm sorry, people, it's been a while. Over Blake. Still, it was cool, and I don't know, like especially when I saw that exploding shadow, I pretty much figured the little trigger mechanisms on the swords would be destroyed. Heck, I would have figured Blake would have used Gamble Shroud to cut the wires, or like the gas tanks would start running empty or at some point. Granted, from what I've seen here, from what I remember of Attack on Titan, those things can last quite a bit of time, and the amount she used it here, nothing. Still, she cut off her arm. It didn't look like. I mean, we saw Blake's aura flicker, but it didn't break, and yet she was able to cut off her arm.
As always, you can get our latest merch at store.
A good song, by the way. I gotta get this song. That song is awesome.
Down below to watch another video.
Let's see what we got here. Next time. Iron Fist. What? Poe! Poe with an Iron Fist? Oh! Poe versus Iron Fist. Okay. It's DreamWorks versus Marvel. So I guess in a way it's in a sense it's DreamWorks versus Disney. Oh, this is gonna be good. So yeah, like I said, I win. I started out with Blake. After the analysis, I said Blake. Yes. Again, a lot of things was curious though. I mean, I would have loved to have seen Blake break, like literally snap those swords, Mikasa's swords a few times. But whatever. Overall, good battle here, nicely animated and decently choreographed. It's like it never feels quite the same anymore, sadly. But my biggest complaint, like I said, is that Blake looked like she was just looked like her face was frozen to one set throughout the entire fight. It. Well, but if that's my only complaint, then so whatever. So everyone, thank you for watching. I love how she was also reading Ninjas of Love. That is filth! Filth! Kind of what you all thought. Like and subscribe for more videos. Till the next one, this is Mecha-san. I'll see you guys next time.